I gotta cut my dread. I'm live on 2 channels. I'm gonna do a stream all day. Hey, what you got to say? Do a stream all day. Hey, what you got to say now? Y'all, come on here. Let me end this live. Oh, y'all got them over there and over here. Over there and over here. Man, y'all everywhere, boy. Time for the Geechee, boy. Y'all gonna have to come to the other live. I'm finna end this one. All right, let's get it. Let me show y'all what we got going on. You and your brother both live? Well, I'm a little bit in a different sector right now. I'm over here with the people that like to bloviate about current events. You guys can feel free to watch both lives or jump back and forth or watch his. It doesn't matter. Watch the playback on mine and go to his. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's get it. We have a video on Black Conservative Perspective. Roland Martin, you've been a naughty boy, Roland Martin. And we're going to go over this real quick. We just want to go over what you've been doing, Roland. So as we take a look at what Roland been doing, y'all tell me what y'all see.
In a sexual act with a woman or even cheating on his wife. I mean, Roland Martin did get married at a very young age. He's 57. He's been married for 30-something years. Obviously, he could make a mistake, right? But the question I have for everybody is, how did Shakola even get in the same vicinity as Roland Martin in the...
O'Shea Duke Jackson, you're a very smart man, brother. Shout out to you. Salute to Celebrity Junk. Salute to the O'Shea Duke Jackson page. You a smart brother. Now, I'm going to tell you how without even saying a word. Watch this. O'Shea, pick up what I'm putting down. You get it now? You get why he got in the same room with her? I'm going to give it to you one more. I'm going to let you know one more time. I ain't got to say it twice. All right. That's how she got in the same room with him. Enough said.
First place. So guys, you know, I had to go and do my own research. And this young lady is named Shakola Thompson Stokes, according to the people with the allegations. And she is from Toledo, Ohio. And the kind of person that Shakola is, in comparisons to Roland Martin, guys, it's like night and day. But like my mom used to always tell me, whenever you meet a person that means you no good, there will always be signs.
He's right, you know.
And then the first thing I did was look at her on Facebook. As you can see here, her name is Shakola Thompson Stokes. It says, Allah first always. It's kind of hard to have Allah first always when all you're doing is booty clapping on your page. Then I will look at the right, bomb mom standing behind my kids, unmarried. That's interesting because you said Allah first, always. And most Muslims always want to be married. But it's what's in the middle there, guys. And it says, born hustler. Damn. Guys, there will always be sign that she was trying to get rich. Okay, maybe that wasn't enough, right? Maybe I'm just hating. I know everybody likes to get their money on. I'm not trying to hate on the hustlers, but let me just look at other stuff. Here was another post, April 25th, 2026. She writes, I come to realize that some of you MNFers is real weirdos, but don't worry because I'm quick. QICC. To cut out MNF off, don't care who you are, I just can't refuse to FUCC with weird ass people. So from y'all who's from the West Coast, 80s, 90s, Crips, you already know that people. So from y'all who's from the West.
This what you talking about, Russ? Roland Martin messing with a gangbanger? Roland Martin messing with a gangbanger, allegedly getting finger banged.
West Coast, 80s, 90s, Crips. You already know that people who spell with 2 CCs are gang affiliated. All right. It's just like the Bloods who refuse to use the word C. You know, they would spell it FUKK because they don't want to use the C. So here we have a female in Toledo, Ohio. Stop the show. I had no idea that Toledo, Ohio had Crips. But all right. I didn't know y'all was getting down like that, but whatever, okay? But that's another sign. Red flag 2. This is a gang affiliated chick. She's already a hustler. And now you're out there doing drive-bys? Okay. So what other sign did she have? Any other red flags? Okay. Look at this post here. March 20th, 2025. She writes, Popeyes on Cherry usually give me good food, but today it was ishy ass F. Drink was nasty and whole. Don't feel like going back. All right. So again, all you had to do was your research. Popeyes on 615 Cherry Street in Toledo, Ohio. From what I understand, is operated by the Cherrywood Crips. I mean, it makes sense. So you got a chick who's a Crip, who's a Muslim, a fake Muslim. Allah's first, but you got all these kids. Then you over there going to the Popeyes, over there by the Cherrywood Crips, and then you use 2 C's to spell everything. Roland, how did you not notice? Furthermore, I love Popeyes, and that's cool. And I joke about loving Popeyes. Damn it, I'm not going to be really posting about going to Popeyes on my damn status because I just got better shit to talk about. And then there was this. Then it was this post here on March. The Dollar General line so long. First of all, she can't spell. It's General, not General.
Hold on now, Roland. O'Shea, brother. You being too hard on her now, brother. I don't think Roland gave a damn about how she spelled anything. Did you not see the original photo? I don't think he cared about if she can spell at all. Matter of fact, I don't even think he heard her talk a lot. I don't think he did no research. I think he just went up to her. Allegedly, I think I snapped. I may not know nothing. This is just entertainment. But he probably said, how much for some trim? He might have said something like that. That's what usually old school players do, especially married ones when they bloviate. They meet somebody that don't care that he's married. So it probably was a fair exchange, no robbery. But I will direct you back to the photo. Let me find my time, 7:19. But let me direct you back to something, brother. This is all what he cared about. He ain't give a damn she could spell, and damn she could talk. Matter of fact, don't talk. I think all he cared about is seeing how long her fingers were, and then making sure she was cool with it, and for how much. I don't think Roland cared nothing about nothing else. And she's a very attractive young lady, as you can see from what she's showing us. I don't see her face that much, but what I see is very, very, very attractive. Roland missed all the red flags on purpose for that. Yeah, man. I mean, he don't care nothing about reading, writing, Don't care. You see that out. You don't just look at that and say, "Can you?" I wonder if she can spell. Yeah, don't nobody look at a woman like this and say, "You know what? I wonder if she could write a thesis." I wonder if she could write a dissertation or not. I don't think nobody cares. I think motherfucker be wanting to know if she could. Sorry, guys, done clicked off my line. Yeah, I think people will be wanting to know if she can poop fart. I don't think people gonna be wanting to know if she can read, write, spell, add, nothing. This is why people need to learn a trade instead of trading their souls through their private. So salute, Kwame. This is true, my brother. This is true. But yeah, if you want to know why somebody like Roland Martin would know or need a woman like this, she needs to need him. He needs her to need him. He needs her to be low education, I don't know her education. Let me not diss this woman. She could be educated as hell. She could have just had a misspelling of that. But he would need a woman that's accessible when he calls. He would need a chick that don't require much, a couple $1,000. This woman right here gonna be loyal to the soil. And she's available, like I said. But I don't think he can care about if she can read or not. But it do begs the question why Roland Martin was talking all this moral stuff about Donald Trump. This is the second person that do all this moral high ground talk. And right after they do that moral high ground talk, like Andrew Gillum, he was doing a moral high ground talk until he woke up on the bathroom bucket naked, with the stripper and the alleged pills. And then now he gets arrested again. So these guys that always want to point out somebody else when every man got their own sin. You doing dirt while getting on TV talking about somebody else's dirt. That don't make no sense. To prove to do these political things, you acting like you a perfect man, talking about somebody else that you don't like for a political space, and then you out here not smart enough to at least lock the door and make sure there ain't no fucking camera on, because nobody don't care what you do in your bedroom. If you want to let somebody do that to you, that's you. I really don't give a Jiminy Cricket. But you got to know that the space that you're in, you want to call everybody else dumb, Roland Martin. You're the guy that called everybody dumb. And you got what looks like a hood chick crip that's outing you. Somebody who was so important that you had the vice president on. You didn't vet the person around you enough or to make sure you can head this off before it get out. You just a nasty little, ain't you? That's crazy. You didn't think Trump was going to get in office and then do an investigation on you? Because I know you're going to say it's Trump, even though you out here allegedly doing what you're doing. But this is going to be Trump's fault somehow. But this is how you vetted the people around you. You were probably paying this woman money and she still told on you. This is a pure shame. Roland Martin desperate. That's the best female he can afford. Man.
First of all, she can't spell.
Roland Martin want to call everybody else dumb, but you get what you pay for, Roland Martin. You pay for that goddamn TV that you got to slap the back of that motherfucker and move the antenna around. You should have paid for that one flat against the wall, and it just let you change the TV easy. You could just tell it, Siri, turn that bitch to channel 96. And there's something on 96. That's the kind of money you got from Kamala Harris, them allegedly your business did, your business. You should have just paid a little more. Yeah, you should have paid a little more. She didn't get what she wanted. You're going to be cheap and you're going to be looking like you look. That's a bad combination.
It's General, not General. She can't spell. Let's continue. I couldn't do it, but it's starting starting to sprinkle. I said maybe people start leaving. Start. Already down bad. Leaving and the lines get shorter. Again, stop playing. But there's black people we talking about. They got sales and deals. Yeah, they ain't going nowhere. There's so many red flags on all of this, family. First of all, you're talking about Popeyes. You're talking about Dollar General. You complaining on being in line at Dollar General with your broke ass. And you're a Crip. And you love Popeyes. I mean, all of this stuff is down bad. And this lady is not trying to hide none of this. But Roland Martin wasn't caring about that because all he saw was ass, right? That just lets you know that Roland Martin don't know nothing about.
Okay, O'Shea, you on the right path. I'm with you on that. Okay. I knew you knew what was up.
The hood. He don't know nothing about hood chicks. He just don't know nothing about black people outside of hanging around the folks he went to college with or being in fraternities. He's really like in the black elite, right? And this is how he got into this. And let's go back to the question. How did Shakola even get to somebody like Roland Martin? I'm gonna tell you what I think. Number one, she could have been a fan because Roland Martin do talk a lot about racism and white supremacy. And it could have easily been, Roland, I'm your biggest fan. I really agree with what you're talking about. These white supremacists, they out here always out here messing with us. And I'm gonna tell you, because Roland Martin is a very intelligent man, right? A woman like this who is not educated, not book smart, you'd be surprised at how often they are drawn to people like Roland Martin. And Roland Martin's wife is a PhD, so he might not feel like, he's intelligent talking to his wife. But somebody like this, a hood chick like this, they can make you feel intelligent talking to his wife.
Okay, I know what I think it is. I don't think that her finger is like as long as the other girls. I think, Roland, I think he likes the longer fingers. If you look at his wife's fingers, they're a little bit shorter. Now, you look at this other girl fingers, they long. So I think, he want that bigger figure on, Nasty as it sounds, pause, but that's what I think.
A hood chick like this, they're like, he's intelligent talking to his wife. But somebody like this, a hood chick like this, they can make you feel real good. Trust me, I know, okay? They can make you feel real good. And a lot of brothers who are talented, academically qualified, have good businesses, you'd be surprised at how much hood chicks that are not educated are attracted to like black men like this. And then of course, then there's the freaky booty clap sex part. When you are literally with somebody that's hella smart like you, don't get me wrong, you can stay married and have a long-term partnership, but that don't mean they're going to get you to where you need to be, okay? And it's probably the same for women. They probably don't want to get all freaky dicky with a smart dude like them. They probably want a Pookie and Ray Ray. And this is what Roland Martin wanted, a big booty freak that was going to go ahead on the line his ass all the way up. And, he was trying to clap, I guess, with his meat or whatever like that. And they get into these spaces. And the problem is, he would think like, hey, look, wouldn't nobody ever believe I'm clapping her because she got like 3 or 4 kids. I'm Roland Martin. This could never happen. And the problem is it did happen. It happened quite easily. And I want you guys to understand that you can never think that you're too big to fail. I mean, you can always get got. Even though she's in Ohio, Roland Martin is in Washington, D.C. He's a part of the black elite. I'm going to tell you another thing, too. This was on the low. This was very, very far from what he does. And he was probably really turned on by this. You got to always understand that there's a big price to pay when you're dealing with chicks who are not in your income bracket. They're not on your educational level. The downside of dealing with somebody on your educational level may be that there's a lack of attraction of sex, but don't ever think you're too big to fail, man. This happens every day and you never know what somebody likes. I mean, if you look at her, I mean, she's okay, but I thought that, he could do a lot better. And sometimes it's not about a lot better. It's about what's convenient. So guys, what do you think? Do you think that Roland Martin could have did better than this? Could he have really lined up something else? Let me know in the comments, guys. We out.
Andrew Gillum took the moral high ground and then knocked down some coke while at a pride party. Hey, boy, he was talking all kind of smack. He had the picture perfect life. He was married to a chocolate, beautiful, dark woman, chocolate, beautiful, dark children. He's a dark dude. He's a famous guy, powerful man, picture perfect life. He had to get to that booty. He had to. He couldn't take it. Now, we got to go off of this one right here. Let's go to Black Conservative Perspective one right here.
Then that is video turns out to be true. So I want to talk about it, but before we get into it, we gotta
jump in his ass. You got to jump in his ass. Jump in his ass. His ass. You got to push back immediately. Jump in his.
This changes this conversation that he had. This changes, my friend. This right here, this conversation keep yelling, jumping his ass. This changes everything if you ask me. You say I got to be on whose show? Man, listen, man, I'm too cool to be sitting up there screaming and hollering, doing all that. You know what I'm talking about?
His ass.
That clip is perfect. Perfect for this topic.
Can someone like Roland Martin with a platform as big as his, journalistic integrity, democratic position, can they preach Black family values while living kinky lifestyles behind the scenes that don't involve their wives? Can they do that? Can people like him get away with that with no hair on his head and his wife being a preacher?
I will say, Miss Tasha K, yes, because they all do that. The men, the women, they all do that. If Tasha K was to do her investigation on the women the same way she do men, she'll find that once you get to a certain level of success, no matter man or woman, most of the behaviors are the same. There's the demographic of those people that's married and they do step outside. There's a demographic of those people that's married and they don't. But most of them, the male and the females in that realm, they have the same exact behavior. I don't know why we try to point it out as different. I've been around some powerful women, and boy, look at here. Let me tell you something. If we scrutinize some of them women the way we do men, which we would never want to do that because it'll be a lot of locked up, beautiful, beautiful, powerful women. I'm gonna tell you that now, because some of these women, they just don't take no for an answer. Where have you seen a man reach on stage and grab a woman's private part and somebody not do nothing to that person? You ain't gonna see that. We saw Kevin Gates on stage. There was a woman that was bold enough to reach from the crowd, knowing that there was going to be no inclination, no thought of arrest, knowing that nobody was going to tackle her or do nothing to her. She reached up, grabbed a man right in the midsection. So if she look at both sides of this coin, you'll see that there's not really much difference in behavior. And that's why I only watch behavior. I ain't saying that I got perfect behavior. I'm not saying I've never done anything wrong. But when I've done something wrong, I had to pay for that with accountability. When I didn't go to practice, conduct dental to the mental to the team. It's in the paper. Every time my behavior didn't match up with what was supposed to happen, I had to pay a debt for it. And that's why I don't get why people are watching color more so than they're watching behavior, when they know in the real world, everything goes off more than likely your behavior. Does race and all that stuff play a factor in some of the situations? You got that right. But your behavior is what we got to get back to watching. All this other stuff is nonsense. All this, what you identify, what group, what this, what that, it does not matter. You can identify in a group, but if a cop asks you to turn around and put your hands behind your back and you standing there, that is behavior that's going to get you maced. That is behavior that's going to get you tased. That is behavior that's going to escalate the situation to a point to where it's going to get physical. And I don't think we talk about behavior enough. We continuously push groups. We continuously push narratives, but we never talk about what brings you that attention in this behavior.
to do this? I got a statement from him and his team. And I got to tell you, I'm just upset at everything that I've learned, but I cannot do this story. I cannot do this story without honoring the brother that sent me the information to be sent to y'all to exclusively break. Okay? While he was getting his butt broken in, because I know the rumors. I know the rumors. Y'all thought that he was either bisexual or gay. Y'all didn't even know he was married. He's been married 21 years. This is his second wife. He was married to another woman. I'm going to leave her out of this for 6 years. And she left him. She left him. I saw the pictures. I saw the videos. I know why she left. I know why she left. Okay. And that's why we're going to leave her identity alone. But he is married to a pastor. She is a preacher and has been with her for 21 years. As much as he talks about the black family being stronger, his dick was not in the pictures. Okay. I give you, without further ado, Poetic Flacco. Welcome to the
Hey, listen, man.
They are going to be scared of you.
I got to get past this part because Poetic Flacco, that's my boy. I watch his content, but he did a little bit too much describing for me. It made me a little uncomfortable. So I'm going to get past this part because I don't give a damn whether a man is well endowed or small. I'm not into men, so I don't want to hear all that. So I'm trying to get past all that. But hopefully get past all that.
First put it out by looking at it. I said, this must be an OnlyFans worker.
No. The least you owe her is some type of loyalty, bro. You got no business stepping out if you got that.
I'm gonna describe the pictures as I'm looking at them. Yeah. But
what the people who are spreading the rumor, I'm just playing with. They're covering this, not making it.
Please,
Absolutely.
Okay. We worked very hard on this content here. All right. And we deserve the credits and the love that we deserve. So the first picture that you sent me, he's standing in a doorway.
Yes.
AI can't make this doorway. This looks like an apartment by, the arches on the door. Yeah. And he has on a shirt that says, if it doesn't bring peace, profit, or purpose, then don't give it your time, energy, or attention. Mm-hmm. So his body is shaped like an inverted triangle. Yes. He has a fupa, which means fat over the fupa, right. And then he has, of course, hair, and then he has on a G-string, but it has a cuff. And I thought it was leopard print at first, but it looks like army fatigue or money.
Yeah.
But it's barely covering like his big monkey, like his micro penis.
Yeah. Put his
The next, this is from a video still, okay? Mm-hmm. So he's rolling. He has peach fuzz on his hair. He has more hair on his chest and on his balls than he does on his head.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And he's laying. His stomach is laying to the side, and there's a big ball sack, and then there's a micro penis.
Yes.
And then that's the second.
Allow, especially something like that, right? Especially to I want to record being holier than that. Again, when you are somebody like that, especially when you are Roland Martin and your whole thing is being holier than thou, right? That's kind of his whole thing. Okay. You might not want to record yourself, or put it this way, you might not want to allow anybody to get access to, you doing things that are compromising, right? Especially something like that, right? Especially something that, people can deem to be homosexual, right? Or not straight, right? So again, it's just kind of wild to me how, behind the scenes, right? Some of these people are moving differently, right? They move a whole lot differently.
And I'm gonna tell you something that his lawyer told me that he said, and it just didn't make any sense, like to me, regarding how he got caught up in this situation. Because I'm like, either Roland, either this was his first time, stepping out, or he's just too damn comfortable.
Well, I got some information.
He thought he was uncomfortable.
Yes, but also too, I got some information on the chick. She's apparently a professional because we got some other people that she done got money out of.
Right, and that's what we're going to talk about. That's why I had to have you here. So he's on the bed, laying on the headboard. The headboard got little diamonds in it. He got fur pillows. His legs is like this.
Peep the leg position too. Peep the leg position. That's somebody
is like this.
Wide open.
She's inserted like
3 fingers.
Right, fingers. Yeah.
3-finger rolly. I thought you was 2-finger rolly. You 3-finger rolly. Boy, we used to know a girl was a freak where you could put 3 fingers up and be like, damn, this nigga 3-finger rolly. Jesus Christ, boy. You the wild boy, Rolly. I don't know any of this to be true, but you's a wild boy if it's true, Rolly.
Peep the leg position. That's somebody
is like this.
Wide open.
She's inserted like
3 fingers.
Right, fingers.
Yeah.
Now I do want to say from what I'm looking at, his lawyers said, listen to me. This is exactly what his lawyer said last night. He said, Tasha, I wanted to confirm the pegging statement was retracted. I said, listen, I was told she pegged him. I'm looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
I will confirm that he denies it. Roland Martin and his team are denying that he is being pegged in these stills from the video that was captured in this woman's home, okay?
Wow.
And then the lawyer says he absolutely denies that. It's not true. She's already dug a deep grave if she's claiming that. So basically, they're putting it on her, all right?
Well, he's slick because there's an actual definition. These niggas are slick. Pegging means taking a dildo and going up your butt with it.
Right.
Those look like fingers. So she was butt breaking him with.
I'm at a loss for words because everything I say at this point is going to get me flagged. So I'm gonna pull a Fauci right now. I'm gonna plead the fifth on this right here, what I was about to say, because if I don't plead the fifth on what I was about to say, yeah, I'm gonna plead the fifth on what I was about to say.
With her fingers, allegedly, from what I saw. I could be wrong, in my opinion.
No, I'm looking at it because he assumed the position to receive. And I'm just going to say this, and I'm not picking at him like this is an actual medical condition, but here's the thing. Roland, I feel like, can't get that. Like, get it, roll. Get it, roll.
What's he popping?
Yes, because
yeah, he definitely zesty, bro. 100%. I think he likes to do more than get his prostate played with, right? That's what's being described right now, I think. Right? I think that he's certainly into that at the very least, right? But I think he's a little bit more, right? I think it's deeper than that, to be honest with you, especially if all the stuff she's saying is true.
Why is he in this position? When I used to listen to Yin Yang Twin, they used to say, let me see you get low. You scared, bounce that on the floor. You scared. Let me see you get low. And we used to be like this. But women used to do that. But we used to be behind them just, ooh, shit. Wish I could get that low, girl. But what the hell is you doing? Why are you down there? Tread lightly, laugh out loud. You are already shadow banned. Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. Member for 42 months. Yo, salute to you, man. What is he doing? All right, I plead the fifth on what I was going to say after this because I do not want to get flagged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth.
He said he can't be a giver, right? It's physically impossible for him to give. He only can receive. Which I don't know, the way he dropping it like this, probably true, right? Probably true.
It said bowling ball rolling. Salute to you. Member for 1 month. Salute to you, Brian.
given the size of his area,
oh,
he can't
Lord.
give anything.
Come on now, Tasha.
He can only receive for pleasure.
And the pillows is a giveaway.
Huh?
And the pillows is a giveaway because he was laid up on top of some big ass pillows. Why would a man need to lay on some pillows to get some head? You lay on some pillows to leverage that booty up a little bit more so she could get inside faster.
Put it like this: he was in birthing position.
Oh my God, man!
He was in birthing position,
bruh.
And when you're in that position, which means you got to kind of toot it up on the pillows so you can get it, because he is not a giver, he is a receiver. And I feel like because he can't get it inside, that's the reason why he doesn't have any children. Yeah. I don't think he can make children. I don't know how. I think Diddy had some extraction done. Diddy had a little bit more money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that's the reason why he's had 2 wives and no children, and there's been no side chicks that have popped up with big booties. But also to answer your question, because a lot of people thought, to answer the viewer's question, oh, I know y'all caught him with a man. I know y'all.
Damn, Tasha K, you landed on too much. A shitty situation. Yes, indeed, J-Mac. Oh man. Yo, wait, what? Yo, nah, hey, yo. This is wild. This is crazy.
Caught him with a man. Remember this clip? Remember this clip here? When
Facts.
switched to his screen and it was a man
Mhm.
walking backwards naked. So if Roland Martin was gay, he
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to be a top. He would only be able to be a bottom.
No, facts. Which also, too, bro, any man who takes that, again, from my opinion, that many fingers, bro, that's not your first time. You would have had to have something as girthy as those fingers before you can lay down. Because when you look at it,
Wow. So I think we get the gist of it. These people revealed a lot of details that, quite honestly,
Okay, I heard enough. All right, we're moving right along to the WNBA player who, Miss Sophie Cunningham. Miss Sophie, this is what Miss Sophie had to say.
Young girls who shouldn't have to go against biological men. Just can you expand your viewpoint on that?
I mean, I think I said what I said. I think it's kind of common sense. And I think I'll always believe in that. I think it's really important to protect children. And that's little girls who are also involved in that category. And so I stand on what I said, and I always believe that.
Yeah. Do you see your advocacy on that, like taking any form going forward?
You know, I don't know. I'm not a very political person, but I do have beliefs. I have morals, and I'll always stand on those and be true to who I am. And I think people are going to take it how they want to take it, but I've never even really said anything about that. And so when it comes just to protecting young girls in sport and women in sport, I feel very strongly about that. I think that's why you have Title IX. That's why you have some of the greats in women's sports. If Title IX and women's sports weren't protected, then you wouldn't hear about any type of women in sport. And so I think in the future, it's just really important to protect.
Do you think, I guess, along the line like that, it goes against perhaps, some people might say, hey, for the trans community, this could be.
Talked about one.
Sound too low. I apologize. I'm going to run it back and play it again. My bad. All right, it's up.
To protect young girls who shouldn't have to go against biological men. Just can you expand your viewpoint on that?
I mean, I think I said what I said. I think it's kind of common sense. And I think I'll always believe in that. I think it's really important to protect children. And that's little girls who are also involved in that category. And so I stand on what I said, and I always believe that.
Yeah. Do you see your advocacy on that, like taking any form going forward?
You know, I don't know. I'm not a very political person, but I do have beliefs. I have morals, and I'll always stand on those and be true to who I am. And I think people are going to take it how they want to take it, but I've never even really said anything about that. And so when it comes just to protecting young girls in sport and women in sport, I feel very strongly about that. I think that's why you have Title IX. That's why you have some of the greats in women's sports. If Title IX and women's sports weren't protected, then you wouldn't hear about any type of women in sport. And so I think in the future, it's just really important to protect.
Do you think, I guess, along the line like that, it goes against perhaps, some people might say, hey, for the trans community, this could be something that could come back on us or be targeted against us. Like, how do you, I guess, view that sort of targeted against us? Like, how do you, this could be something that could come back against perhaps, some people might say, hey, for the trans community, this could be something that could come back on us or be targeted against us. Like, how do you, I guess, view that sort of?
She didn't say anything disrespectful. Let me see how she responded to this.
Critique.
You know, like I said, I extend love, and I don't dislike anyone. Like, I think there is room for absolutely everyone here, and I think there's room to love everyone. And I truly think when you get people in the same room and you have conversations, you actually have a lot in common with a lot of people. And so I'm there to love, but I'm also there to love biological women. And I think that there are rights that need to be protected. And like I said, I'm going to stand true to that. I'll never falter in my beliefs in that, but I have never once said I hated the trans community. Like I said, I think there's space for everyone.
Sophie, what about Connecticut tonight? Tell us a little bit about the game. Were you thinking about keys or
Yeah, I think it has been so fun. I played with BG for 6 years, and so I know her like the back of my hand. And as of late, she's been playing really good. She's been playing like OG Brittany, and so we have our hands full down in the paint. I really think actually Connecticut is playing really good as a whole. I think everyone's playing their role really well from top to bottom. They don't go out there and do anything outside of what they do, and that makes it difficult. And so, yeah, you could look at standings and where they're at in the league, but when you do that in this league, you're going to get beat by 50. And so we have one more game before break and play us into what we do. I really don't care. I know that sounds bad, and I'm not trying to come
That label politically, morally, whatever.
I really don't care. I know that sounds bad, and I'm not trying to
Navigate a climate where whatever you say, people are going to say, well, this means you're automatically in this box or this label or that label, politically, morally, whatever.
I really don't care. I know that sounds bad, and I'm not trying to come off like that, but I do think, everyone always is coming at it as a negative. Well, me coming out with that, there's so many people who are coming out with the positive saying, you know what, finally someone has said something. And I don't really look at either side of those, because I know whatever I say, I'm going to get hate and I'm going to get love. And if I'm going to live by the love, I'm going to die by the hate. And that's just not who I am. I beat to my own drum. And so people are always going to have something to say. You could win the championship. You could be the best at whatever it is. And there's still people who are going to hate on you. And so that's just what this world is. So I'm confident in who I am. I'm proud of who I am. I'm happy being me. And I'm going to continue to be that.
You always had kind of that mentality when it comes to, people saying things, or is that something you've built and learned to adapt over time?
I think I've always kind of been able to, handle that type of pressure, I would say, and the type of eyes and the type of people who have comments. And like I said, there's, going to be some negative comments, but there's also a whole bunch of positive comments too that no one really ever, people hate positivity for some reason. I have no idea why, but there's a lot of positive comments too when it comes to that. And so, it is what it is. Like I said, we're all human. We're no one's perfect here. And so I really don't care what other people have to say. I know who I am. My people know who I am. And hopefully I'm doing them proud and making room for young boys and girls in our world to have a better future than we did.
Here's what I'm going to say. This is an interesting conversation. You know why? Because here it is. You got people that anytime someone says what this young lady says, they stump you to the ground. They say all inclusive on the internet. But when I never heard this woman say she had hatred for a community, I never heard her say she had disrespect for a community. I never heard her say that they don't deserve to exist or deserve to be around. The only thing I heard her say is that she is pro-women. She wants to protect young girls. She wants to protect the sport. She doesn't want biological men playing with young girls. And so when you go to talking about a topic to where you say all inclusive, but anytime someone gives you any pushback on anything surrounding the topic, you make these people seem hateful. That's starting to become an agenda. It's starting to sound like an agenda, because women have every right to say who and what they want in the restroom with them, who and what they want on a court or on a soccer field with them. And yes, some women are going to say they want that. Some women are going to say they don't want that. Me as a father, I think the trans community have a right to exist. I don't care what people do in their personal life. I have a cousin who's a part of the community. I didn't understand it at first, but one thing I do understand is it don't have nothing to do with me. It's none of my business. So at the end of the day, I have daughters, and as a father, no disrespect to any person in the trans community, because you have your right to be whatever, and I respect that. But me as a father, I have my right and I have an obligation to protect my children. So if a biological male that still has what I have, I don't feel comfortable with that person being in the bathroom with my child. I just don't understand why you can't go in the bathroom with what you have between your legs. If you went through the surgery and you no longer have that, by all means, go sit down and cop a squat. But if you still have what I have, I don't think, and I don't mean this in any malicious way, this is just my opinion. And I'm the type of person that I would love for somebody from that community to come over and tell me what they think. Let's finally have the conversation, because people always saying all inclusive, but then when you open up a platform to talk about it, it's yelling, screaming, aggression. And we should have rights just like these guys have rights. And I don't think it's any disrespect to say that this is a real thing, that trans people are going to want to play in women's spaces. But I think they should have their own space. I think we should create a league for trans women or people that feel like whatever, and let them play against one another. Because we don't see it happening the other way. We don't see Asia Wilson trying to come to the NBA. To say that it's not an advantage, you would have to be able to prove it the opposite way. We need to see a female, a biological female, go play NFL football and start wrecking shit. I need to see some Aaron Donald numbers. Hell, put her on testosterone, put her on HGH. Let's see a trans male. I don't know how to say it. I'm not educated. Is it trans male go over and play football? Yeah, let's see a trans male, I think. No offense if I said it wrong. Let's see you go over and play football, and let's put up some Aaron Donald numbers. Let's see you come play basketball, and let's see you start dunking like LeBron James. And we can put you on steroids. Let's get you up there, get your testosterone up there to the normal level of a man. And I still think you're going to have a rough go of it. And that's not disrespectful to anybody. If we can't see the opposite happen in any domination, because every time a male transition to female and go into a female space, they break instant records. They erase a woman from the record books. So if you're going to be erasing women from the record books just by going over into women's spaces, I think that's giving you a tip of the scale. So if anybody is in the chat and anybody want to have a conversation respectfully about it, we're not going to disrespect anybody in that community. We're not going to disrespect anybody that has an opposite opinion, because we should all have a right to have our opinion. We said all inclusive. So that means we should be dialoguing about something that's starting to affect us all. And we're only talking about biological men should not be boxing women. They should not be playing basketball against women. And they should not be doing anything like that against women. I don't believe so. I think it's an advantage that you cannot prove the opposite way. It never works the other way. Only the trans go to lady sports. Yeah, if they come to a male sport, I just don't see it working out the way that they think it's going to work out. I'm going to put an overlay up because I've never seen you before. Yo.
Hey, Kwame.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm a trans man.
It sounds like you're using a fake voice, so I'm going to bid you a good day. This is a fake person. Yeah, we don't want to play with this topic. It's not something to play with. Those of you who are not serious, those of you who are playing, I'm not here to play in no one's face. I'm not playing about a topic, so please don't come up here playing. We're trying to have a healthy dialogue, because this was a woman that came up and spoke, and she's trying to protect little girls and little girls' sports. So it's not to disrespect any other community just because you respect and want to protect young girls. You don't have to do that. You don't have to disrespect to do that. And that's not what we're going to do. So if you're not a serious guest, we can end this live, because I'm not trying to disrespect no community, but I do stand with this young lady, and I think she's a very brave young lady. And you know what I don't see? I don't see our black women talking about this. I don't see black women that have black daughters a lot in droves talking about this. And this is very important. You can be losing scholarships and NIL deals for your daughters because this will happen. Guys that are guys won't complain about making $200,000 a year. Those guys that can't compete with us men, biological guys that cannot compete with us men, those men will take the route of putting on that wig and viraling down a little bit. They'll take $200,000, no problem. There's some men out here. I think the average man makes 40-something thousand a year. You think that they won't go from that to playing against women and getting all the endorsement deals you can think of? You don't think they'll do that? You got another thing coming. You might well change the name of the league to Joanna Man. What's up, Kobe Bryant?
You stupid as hell. Hey,
I'm
hey, what's
telling you,
up, bro? Hey, yeah, man. I respect Sophie, man. What she's doing, man. It takes a lot of bravery and heart, and I love when people stand on their square, man. Um, I look. I got a daughter that I'm training right now to play basketball, and so this topic affects me. It's nothing personal. It's nothing against anybody else in a different community, but we got to attack this subject with seriousness because people can die. You know what I'm saying? People could get killed fucking around. Excuse my language. People could get killed because there's major differences, right? And what you are is what you are, and we really have to hone in on that because hey, Kwame, you know how hard they hit in the NBA.
Hello.
When they
Well, I'm
setting them
saying
kids
Asia Wilson is one of the best players in the WNBA and a power forward. And she would have lots of trouble going against her man Bam out of Bayou.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Or Zion.
The alphabet community will use the most extreme science to validate. But when we break down the simple biology facts of humans, the science is ignored. Yeah. Hold on. Somebody in the back. What's going on? Opportunity. Yo. You on the panel? Okay. I think that was somebody that just wanted to porn bomb me. I think that was somebody trying to porn bomb my black ass.
Hey, yo, the first nigga came on fucking with you. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, we know you fake it, bro. You think I'm gonna talk to you? Get the fuck up off here.
Yeah, but this topic, man, is very important, man. Like people gotta understand, man. You enter the ring, you enter these sports, arenas. You're gonna be
You better not
expected to
enter
do
no
the same
goddamn ring. That's what you better not do. That's when it can get super dangerous.
Right. And then on the flip side, if a man does it, it can give you an unfair advantage, like to women who are working their whole lives to be champions, and now they're kind of robbed of opportunities because
Man, hold up, man. What the fuck? This man just sent me, man. Oh man. Oh no, bruh. Oh
what
man.
happened?
I don't even know if I can show this shit. Oh man, God, dog. I think I'll probably get a privacy complaint because man, God, I'm gonna send this to Rodney and see if he showing up. I ain't put this shit up, boy. I ain't up to the dog. Roland Martin standing between two men, one wearing Speedos and the other one wearing tights. It's two old niggas too.
Oh shit.
Man, this shit crazy.
Hey,
boy.
that go along, get along gang something else.
I tried to tell y'all. Y'all don't want to listen. Remember we were finding out the lies regarding COVID and the vaccine? Yeah. That's when Roland got down was rolling the most. Hold on, this dude coming back up here, or whoever this is. Yo. Why you cut your mic off? All right, I'm gonna have to block this person from the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, you back with this dumb shit, huh? You ban this motherfucker.
Hey, niggas love fucking with you.
Hello. Nigga, you gonna get up off of here. You
That
don't
nigga
see
sound
our
like
women
Miss
standing
Doubtfire.
against. He said you don't see our women standing against this because they were sold the alphabet lifestyle for decades like feminists. Man, I don't know what's going on. It's almost like we don't value our daughters. I don't get it. Do you know how much NIL money these girls can make? Do you know Angel Reese? I think she took a pay cut to go to the WNBA. So you're gonna take that. Do you not know if these boys realize, these biological boys realize they can go to Tennessee, they can go to UConn and play on the girls' team for 4 years, get an education, get NIL deals and money? You don't think some of these guys are gonna do that? All the guys that's on the intramural teams, all the guys that almost made their high school teams, they all going to the WNBA.
And they getting drafted number 1.
They going number top
You know what I'm
5 at
saying?
least. This shit crazy, dude. They going top 5. It's gonna be the intramurals champion going top 5. Now think about this. What if some of them G League cats be like, I'm sitting over here struggling in the G League. I can go over here, just put on a wig, and go over here, keep my genitalia. Go over here and make $200,000-300,000 plus off the court. They goddamn powerful and strong, and they gonna be all kind of. They gonna be on the Wheaties commercial. You already know it.
Hey, what's that? What's the dude, Matt McClung? And Matt McClung put on a wig, go out there.
Boy, that motherfucker is going to be the WNBA all-time leading scorer, dunk champion. Once you get one of them transgenders to dunk one time, the gym gonna full up. That's all it's gonna take. They're gonna start having dunk contests too. Sales going up. They're gonna be in the black. In the first year, they'll be in the black.
That nigga gonna take off from the free throw line doing the Karl Malone dunk when you put his hands behind his head.
Can you imagine that? McCone dunking in a wig and a dress and putting it between his legs and shit? Man, please. That shit
the
going
legs,
number 1.
And the legs be hairy too.
Mm-hmm. Motherfucker gonna be throwing dildos on the court. Motherfucker gonna be everywhere. Sorry, YouTube.
Hey, all you see is all the women move the fuck out the way.
I'm trying to tell you, once they get, I'm telling you, they're gonna have everything they have in the NBA. They're gonna have a dunk contest, and them motherfuckers gonna rock. But in the next 6 years, the dunk contest gonna be better than the NBA. All the high flyers on the streets that can't really hoop, they can hoop over there.
Hell yeah. And you said there's money on the line? Shit, a lot of niggas gonna do that shit.
Bruh, some of them girls making $200,000 looking over at the NBA talking about this ain't no money. I know some dudes that'll make $200,000 right now.
Damn.
They'll dedicate their soul to the WNBA. Man, just think about it. They're gonna get the palm, the basketball, that little old ball.
You gonna see the Michael Jordan palm.
Man, niggas gonna be doing that MJ, boy. Hey man, I ain't fucking with you.
Hey, the nigga got his tongue out.
Hey, that nigga gonna be. Oh, just think about on the defensive end. Boy, we gonna see a new Joanna man, the Kimbe the Tumbo. No. Boy, it's gonna nigga have more blocks than Mutombo in the WNBA. I'm telling you right now, boy.
It's gonna be a lot of two-hand blocks, a lot of snatch blocks,
a lot of rundown blocks, a lot. All that Caitlin Clark shit, that shit over with when they bring that girl from that trans from Europe, wherever he's from. That motherfucker cut too, boy.
So wait, they gonna do it?
You know that's it. They getting the media buzz around it again. You know Trump ain't got but goddamn a year.
Yo, they really gonna bring trans to the WNBA?
They gonna push for it.
Yo, yeah, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous precedent to set, man. Damn. I might have to have that conversation with my daughter, man. Tell her
there ain't no scholarships.
Ain't no chance.
Work harder in the classroom. Ain't no more scholarships. It's over with, honey. Work hard in the classroom.
We're gonna make you the best librarian you could possibly be.
Yeah, man. Listen, yeah. That's crazy.
Hell nah.
But it's true though. Yeah.
The nigga hitting the weight room. The nigga hitting the weight room, Kwame.
Ain't nothing they gonna be able to do. Hey, Shaq records gonna get broke. All Shaq records over with.
Oh man,
it's over with.
Yeah,
the draft class would be insane. Yeah, once them kids that ain't getting no playing time at Ohio State, and especially Arizona Fruit Cup. Once these players realize they ain't getting drafted, but probably about their junior year, going into their senior year, they're gonna say, "Fuck this shit." They gonna.
You stupid as hell, dog.
They gonna change teams on y'all ass.
Clarissa James.
Hey, yeah, nigga gonna come back different, boy. They change the teams on y'all niggas, boy. Who is this? Yo.
Oh, shit.
Not you again, bro. Man, this nigga don't give up, bro.
Hey, you might want to switch phones, bro.
Why, man?
Oh, God.
He couldn't hold it in. He ignorant as hell.
You okay, man? All right, don't get caught with no porn and all that good stuff now. Be safe out there. That's what they're getting caught with, little nasty sexual deviant.
He watching that Roland Martin mixtape.
Yeah, that nigga dropping it like it's hot. Motherfucking nasty, boy.
Hey, yo, why is it that every time I click on your video, like you always talk about some shit that cracked me up immediately?
Man, I don't know, but I ain't never seen no dude dance like this, bro. Like I ain't never seen it. Have you seen dudes do that?
I never see that.
I don't see dudes dance like this, man.
Especially not at their age.
This nigga knees don't even break. I thought this knee would break off. I'm surprised this nigga knee ain't fall off. My knee ain't even that good right now. If I get down there, I can't get back up. This nigga dropping like he got damn at the strip club, man. Hold on,
yeah, I don't even like to bend down at the age I'm at.
Yeah, my damn knee gets stuck. I got to hit that bitch on the side to get it to come back up. Come on, what? Come on, goddamn it. I had to chop that goddamn knee. Look at this fool right here, though.
Putting out threats to anybody that covers that you're being extorted.
Look at this motherfucker, man. Look at this motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
What is he doing, yo? He got his ass out. Oh, he's sticking it out. What the fuck wrong with this boy? I don't understand this. I'm not understanding what the hell. This is the new dance where a man is slunched over like a woman.
Was that supposed to be public? That video?
It looked like it looked like he did this himself.
Man.
I don't get it, man. Look at this nigga. Oh, this nigga go from side to side. The fuck? This motherfucker going left. That nigga shake it on down, go left to right. Look at this shit. Man, this nigga here tripping, man.
Hey, Tasha K vicious, boy.
Boy, she don't fuck around.
Hey,
You hear me?
she catch niggas in those moments, man.
What's going on, Juan?
Hey, salute,
The
salute.
Juan?
Yeah,
What's up, bro?
Yeah, salute everybody.
Nigga say, why is this
Yeah,
happening?
Yeah, salute everybody. Salute. Hey, I'm just yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, you good, bro.
Okay. Yeah, man, I'm just turning the TV on and I'm seeing that it says Roland Martin exposed. What's going on?
You ain't just see the video?
I don't know.
I mean, I just seen the video that you showed, but
well, it's alleged by a female that Roland Martin was getting. At first, it was 2 fingers, but 3 fingers put in a place. Yeah, fingers put in a place where waste come out.
oh wow.
I didn't know that.
Damn.
Oh, you ain't know that?
No, man, I'm just turning on the TV and I
wait
just
a minute
seen
now.
it.
Hold on. Y'all boys late to the party. Hold on, man.
That nigga said fingers. What?
Let me go back. Tasha K don't get too graphic with this shit, man. They get so graphic with this shit. This shit gonna
Kwame,
hurt.
hey, I'm at to get on out because I'm hearing the echo, brother. So I'll probably come back.
Turn your YouTube off in the background.
All right, then.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is Tasha K. I'm talking about the situation.
Right, he's threatening to sue people. This
all alleged.
Podcaster, influencer.
Roland's nephew back here. Hold on.
Claims that she's seen.
Hold on. We got Roland Martin's alleged nephew, which we probably know that's not him. What's going on, little Roland Martin? Roland Martin's alleged nephew. You got your YouTube on the background, bro. What's going on, little Roland Martin?
Kwame, why you keep talking about my uncle?
Oh.
Kwame,
What's
why you
your
keep
name?
talking about my nephew, bro?
Oh, now he's your nephew. He went from his uncle to his nephew. What's going on, Tony?
What's up, Kathy? What we did right here, we talk about booty games.
I can't hear you. Mic trash. Okay. Man, these jokers mic trash today, man. That boy there won't get enough. He won't stop. I just banned 3 channels from the other boy. Now watch this.
The video is because if you release it, then that is revenge corn, right?
Yeah, it is.
Before we get into it,
his ass.
Roland Martin with a platform as big as his, journalistic integrity, democratic position. Can they preach Black family values while living kinky lifestyles behind the scenes that don't involve their wives? Can they do that? Can people like him get away with that with no hair on his head and his wife being a preacher? Does he get a pass? Is he allowed to do this? I got a statement from him and his team. And I got to tell you, I am just upset at everything that I've learned, but I cannot do this story. I cannot do this story without honoring the brother that sent me the information to be sent to y'all to exclusively break. Okay? While he was getting his butt broken in, because I know the rumors.
Oh,
I know the rumors. Y'all thought that he was either bisexual or gay. Y'all didn't even know he was married. He's been married 21 years. This is his second wife. He was married to another woman. I'm going to leave her out of this for 6 years. And she left him. She left him. I saw the pictures. I saw the videos. I know why she left. Okay, and that's why we're going to leave her identity alone. But he is married to a pastor. She is a preacher. and has been with her for 21 years. As much as he talks about the black family being stronger, his dick was not in the pictures, okay? I give you, without further ado, Poetic Flacco. Welcome to the
Hey, listen, man.
They are going to be scared of you. And they should be in the hip-hop community because you're not biased.
Facts.
Okay?
Absolutely. No,
listen
facts.
to me, brother. Poetic Flacco. So listen, you ruined my Saturday. You ruined my Saturday when I received the photos, and I want us to describe them, okay? Because I don't want people to think, oh, no, they made.
At this particular point, you might hear me pass by some of this shit because they're going to be describing the man's lower parts and that shit. So I'm going to try to let you hear the gist of it.
This up. First of all, I've already spoken to his lawyers. Okay, his lawyer did say that if anybody posts the pictures and videos, they will be suing. They do have a case on that. That is called revenge porn. Okay, so we can hit him. That is him. He is a part. He is claiming, according to his lawyer, that this is an extortion plot and gave me the people that are involved. Okay, in this extortion plot against him. So they got him on video, as you saw.
Of course.
Wow. Wow. I find he is confirming that he is a issue or question. Again, they're losing elections. It is like the theory. Know that he's in with the DNC, Hillary, right? Extent. And so when you're deep in that, they're going to remind you that, hey, we can ruin you, right? We can ruin you.
Of course. I was disappointed though, man.
Roland started talking this FBA talking points about a month ago or 2 months ago. You know that, right? Shout out, salute my bro Kobe Bryant Films. Somebody shouted you out.
What's up, big dog? Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, but you know, he started sounding like Tariq Nasheed and a lot of FBA people about a month or two ago. He was sounding just like the FBA. So I don't know what happened. I don't even know if this happened, but Tasha K is saying that he confirmed it. I don't know. But I know that he definitely sounded like Tariq Nasheed talking about we want something for our vote, and the motherfuckers ain't trying to give you nothing for your vote.
Yeah, I heard something about this. Yeah, I heard something where he was like, "Oh, yeah, we need to go our own way." And so I said, "What?" I said, "This coming from this nigga?"
Yeah, somebody that's been loyal to the soil for no reason.
That shit surprised me. That shit threw me off when he said that shit.
Nah, he ain't trying to lose his base. There's a shift going on. People tired of hearing you can't run on no black agenda, and then Somalis, Arabic, anybody who get empowered, their people make sure they get some money. Anybody, you can call it whatever you want to call it. They don't call it reparations, but they still getting that money.
But I want to give you an example real quick of why I don't beef with women. You see right there? You see why I don't beef with women?
What?
You get Tasha K will be on your ass. Women be on your ass forever.
He want to beef with women. He talking about Tasha K look like ASAP Ferg. Boy, I ain't finna say that.
Hell nah, I ain't saying shit.
No,
she can have it.
You got it.
I'm gonna start with you. What you thought first? Let me hear your.
I'll be real with y'all though. I was disappointed because Roland, because again, I'm African, right? So there are people online who hate it. Roland has been one of the biggest advocates for Africans in this country. So when I seen this, I was like, come on, Roland, bro. Because Roland presented himself as like Martin Luther King, as like this Baptist preacher. Now, he never said, right? Like he presents himself as like a Baptist preacher. Right?
Like he's above all the bullshit.
Yes. Right? And Roland is the first person.
Those be the ones that's with all the bullshit and some more, as you can see.
Right.
Person to come on that live stream and gossip and babble for if Roland feels like he got somebody, Roland gonna tell somebody business now. So I was shocked when I seen those pictures. But now I'll be real, as a man, I did not know that penis
a medical condition. He did his penis. He got a condition.
Oh shit.
His penis is
just to set the record straight that they're talking. All to be honest.
Yes.
You cannot judge down there, and they're damn near.
Yo, if you got a woman who can tolerate you for 21 years, that's outrageous.
We saw him with the shirt on. Matter of fact, let me pull the pictures up, and I'm gonna describe the pictures as I'm looking at them. But I have the right to do that, so I'm not legally doing anything that's illegal. I've already talked with my lawyers as well. So, but we still going.
Disclaimer. I'm just playing.
That nigga had to protect his ass. No pun intended.
I'm just playing the video too. Dang, well, I gotta kiss my dog on cross.
And we just fucking around too.
Shit. You gotta hold on to your seatbelt. This shit finna get a little weird.
So wait, real quick before you play it. Mm-hmm. Are these pictures from when he was bending down and all that shit?
No, they got allegedly have still shots and video. They about to describe it to you. What?
But the people who are spreading the rumor, I'm just playing what they're saying. I'm not making any news story.
We still gonna talk about it. So the pictures are, hold on real quick. Make sure we got almost 7,000 people in here, guys.
Yeah.
Please make sure you are liking this video, please.
Absolutely.
Okay. We worked very hard on this content here. All right. And we deserve the credit and the love that we deserve. So the first picture that you sent me, he's standing in a doorway.
Yes.
AI can't make this doorway. This looks like an apartment by, the arches on the door.
Yeah.
And he has on a shirt that says, if it doesn't bring peace, profit, or purpose, then don't give it your time, energy, or attention.
Mm-hmm.
So his body is shaped like an inverted triangle.
Yes.
He has a fupa, which means fat over the fupa. Right. And then he has, of course, hair, and then he has on a G-string, but it has a cuff. And I thought it was leopard print at first, but it looks like army fatigue or big monkey, like his micro penis.
Right, he put his balls within the pouch. So,
I'm not going to do this today.
Look at that.
Okay, so the next, this is from a video still, okay? Mm-hmm. So he's rolling, he has peach fuzz on his hair. He has more hair on his chest and on his balls than he does on his head.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And his stomach is laying to the side, and there's a big ball sack, and then there's a micro penis.
Yes.
And then that's the second still from the video. And then another video, he's in this woman's home.
Yeah.
There are cameras set up. I initially thought when I first put it out, by looking at it, I said, this must be an OnlyFans worker.
No.
You know what I'm saying? To have cameras up. Why would he be so free? And also me too.
Yeah, that's wild to me. Right? That's super wild. Again, when you whole thing, now what to straight, right? Some of these people,
he said, and it just didn't make any sense, like to me, regarding how he got caught up in this situation. Because I'm like, either Roland, either this was his first time, stepping out, or he's just too damn comfortable.
Well, I got some information.
He thought he was uncomfortable.
Yes, but also too, I got some information on the chick. She's apparently a professional because
So he's on the bed, laying on the headboard. The headboard got little diamonds in it. He got fur pillows. His legs is like this.
Peep the leg position too. Peep the leg position. That's somebody
is like this.
Wide open.
She's inserted like
3 fingers.
Right, fingers.
Yeah.
Now I do want to say, from what I'm looking at, his lawyers said, listen to me. This is exactly what his lawyer said last night. He said, Tasha, I wanted to confirm the pegging statement was retracted. I said, listen, I was told.
So,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
What in the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, this nigga, man.
He should have never said no, we need to go our own way shit. They got on his ass quick, you hear me?
He gonna be African now. Shit. Damn.
That's
they
crazy.
talking about 3 fingers. That shit crazy, bro.
Nasty work. Rolly, I don't think you can talk about nobody else, bro. You a married man, all this moral high ground shit, that's over with. All this, you so smart, everybody else so dumb. You was allegedly in the girl's house being recorded in her space. He didn't even take control. If what they're saying is true, you felt so comfortable to go into somebody else's space as a married man, with so much on the line that you could lose. You didn't control the situation. I'm not saying this, this is how you cheat, but maybe you have a little cheat spot, or have you a hotel, or have you something to where it's a little more discretion than you as Roland Martin going to some female's house and trusting that everything she's saying and doing is on the up and up. As a married man, as a genius, as all these things he pretend to be.
Yeah, so apparently there's a lot of guys doing this because I remember the Chud the Builder thing when that girl came out. She was saying she did the same type of weird situation. I ain't gonna describe it, but you know the little weird situation they got going on or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not illegal. It's just
Yeah. Nothing
it's just
illegal. It just don't match up with the way he bloviate.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't match up with the way he bloviate. Trump somewhere doing the goddamn shoulder lean. Every time one of them take the moral high ground with him. Andrew Gillum, this one, they all get exposed.
The only time you should be using three fingers is at a bowling alley.
Exactly.
Anything
And,
other than
and
that
you
is
be throwing the ball down the lane. Because you don't want that motherfucker to go in the bathroom, allegedly.
that other shit is inappropriate.
Inappropriate. Sexual.
Shit inappropriate.
But hey, I'm not gonna judge him. If that's what he did and that's what he want to partake in, hey brother, do your thing. Do your thing, brother. You get this colon check more than goddamn once a year or once every other year or however long they supposed to do when you old. Shit.
Man, if he play it right though, some people might support him on that. If he
Oh, he
play it
about to
right,
get a check. What you talking about?
yeah. If he play that shit right, yeah, that shit crazy though, man. Hey, who's the dude? The dude on the right, with the
Boy,
hat.
Flacco.
He's a I seen him on social media. He's
Mhm.
wait. He covers politics too? Because I thought he covered like basketball and shit.
No, he does like news. It don't matter what it is. If it's about some gang shit, if it goes viral, it's in the news, he gonna talk about it. He
Yeah,
talking about everything.
he must be upset at this dude. He must be mad at this nigga, dog.
That joke, they're crazy, boy.
Cause I might if he ain't do nothing to me, I might just sit on the story. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
She won't need an annual physical exam. Damn. But hey, man, I'm about to get my day started. I'm gonna let these videos make their rounds on YouTube and shit. I'm finna get up out of here and have me some fun. Time for me to be a beach bum.
Right. All right, man. All right,
All
Kwame.
right,
Peace.
see, man. I appreciate everybody who came up. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to everybody in the chat. I appreciate everybody who super chatted and stayed here for this hour and 22 minutes. We're gonna chop this up and screw it up and let my editor do their thing. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.